Comrade Power. Power. Comrade Power. Power. My name is Daniel Kiptanui, President, the TVET Student Association, Kenya. These are the leaders of the TVET Student Association in the Republic of Kenya. The TVET Student Association stands in solidarity with the Finance Bill 2023 and strongly endorses its proposed new housing levy tax of 3%. The TVET Student Association is pleased to declare its resolute backing for the Finance Bill 2023, with a special focus on the proposed new housing levy tax of 3%. Following extensive deliberation and careful consideration, we are confident that this tax provision will have a positive impact on addressing critical issues related to housing affordability and community development. Here are a few key points. Number 1, job creation and youth empowerment. As the TVET Student Association, we firmly assert that the housing levy tax can and will boost job creation, particularly for the large number of unemployed graduates that are channeled each year from TVET institutions and also from the universities. This will also lead to the creation of the much needed opportunities for internships and attachment for students, aligning with the constitutional provision to ensure that the youth have access to relevant education, training, and an opportunity to showcase their skills. Additionally, we firmly advocate for the allocation of a portion of the housing levy tax revenue to support skill development programs by investing in training and upskilling individuals in the construction and allied sectors. We can enhance their employability prospect and create new avenues for job opportunities. This strategic investment not only boosts the workforce but also contributes to economic growth and social stability, fostering a prosperous and inclusive society. Number 2, addressing the housing crisis. The escalating housing crisis has become an urgent concern within our society, leaving many individuals and families grappling with the burden of finding affordable and suitable accommodation. In recognition of this pressing challenge, the TVET Student Association wholeheartedly supports the Finance Bill proposed housing levy tax as a proactive measure to generate essential funds for the development of affordable housing projects. We believe that the introduction of the housing levy tax brings forth a multitude of benefits for most, among them being the allocation of generated revenue towards comprehensive infrastructure development. By investing in crucial amenities such as road networks, sewage system, water supply, and other vital infrastructure components, we can foster the creation of livable and sustainable housing communities, also playing a key role in the reduction of slums and creation of affordable housing for all Kenyans. We want to leave no Kenyan behind. So even those of us who later join the Juakali sector and self-employment can have mortgage and be able to give our families decent homes in the cities, increasing the mortgage intake in Kenya, which is currently reserved for overflow. This will significantly enhance the overall quality of life for residents while nurturing a sense of belonging and unity. Number 3, long-term unit benefits. We are acknowledging that the Finance Bill 2023 may impose additional financial burdens through government deductions. However, we strongly believe that the long-term benefits such as economic growth, reduced strain on public resources, and a prosperous nation outweigh the short-term cost. We need to be selfless and focus on building for future generations. And we must support ourselves as a sovereign state and stop relying on the East or West for loans and grants. That is what independence means, self-reliance, especially for recurring or operational budget. We note with interest that most developed nations in Europe, Asia, and even Northern America are heavily tasked to support the running of their government. As Kenyans, we must shun the idea of asking for services from a government that we are not willing to fund. We want to ask young people to learn to pay taxes too, so that we have a right to demand for services from the government. Number 4, constitutional alignment. We refer to the Constitution of Kenya 2010, which promotes inclusive economic growth and social progress. Tulipe ushuru, tujitegemee. And finally, social equity and moral grounds. The association supports the tax bill, and we would like to refer to Romans chapter 13, verse 6 to 7, and which say, this is also why you pay taxes, for the authorities are God's servants who give their full time to governing. Give to everyone what you owe them. If you owe taxes, pay taxes. If revenue, then revenue. If respect, then respect. If honor, then honor. As young people, we would like to acknowledge that authority is God-given, and one way we can honor authority instead of always complaining is to pay our taxes and let services be given, especially to the poor and the needy, and that way we help one another as Kenyans. After all, aren't we also paying tithe and other religious obligations? Let's also give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. You see, the people who are complaining, they are opposing the finance bill, are the 3% housing levy, are the same people giving 10% to these churches as tithe. With those few remarks, the TVET Student Association urged all stakeholders, including the National Assembly, the Senate, civil society, industrial leaders, and the public, especially the young people, to rally behind the Finance Bill 2023 and embrace the housing levy tax as a vital tool for national development. By standing together, we can uplift the lives of the less fortunate, create employment opportunities for our youth, and transform Kenya into a prosperous and inclusive society. Thank you so much.
You have clearly indicated that for tithe.
Yes.
And tithe is optional. Why are you making housing the bill optional? Why are you making a mandatory? Yes, the tithe that I do it because I'm willing.
You see, you may say that you do it willingly, but sometimes when you go to those churches, one Sunday service before the end of the month, the preacher or the pastor talks about the tithe giving, and that sometimes see people just offer their sacrifice, just offer the tithe, the givings, not just willingly, sometimes unwillingly, because they are being told, give this and this, you'll be blessed. At the end of the day, sometimes those people are not being blessed.
So you can clearly indicate that you are going to force Kenyans to contribute that money unwillingly.
We are not forcing Kenyans, but I think you should put this in a statement. 10% versus 3%. You see?
Answer my question.
Yes.
I asked you. So you're telling Kenyans to contribute unwillingly, because not every Kenyan is willing. And then considering the 3% that you are giving the Kenyans, considering the cost of living that the Kenyans are bearing, why are you forcing them to go to the house levy, yet you know the burden for the Kenyans?
You see, sometimes we need to sacrifice. We need to sacrifice the good times. We need to sacrifice the better times in order to reach the future. Because you see many youth, if the housing levy will sort out the issue of unemployment in our country, then we go for it. Because you see, we are having slums, which is another bill which will enhance by maybe fighting against slums in Kenya. Only the Finance Bill 2023.
How sure are you that the houses that are being built, we've seen scandals of the previous housing corporations, and we've seen that the people who went to these houses are not the slum dwelling people. How sure are we that the houses that the government is going to build, they are going to help the slum dwelling people? What category are you?
I think there is power in Finance Bill 2023, because the same bill in 2019, the same people who opposes the bill in 2019 are the same people who are supporting the bill in 2023, and the same people who proposes the bill and then are now opposing the bill. So I think this is a tit for tat game, and let's give the president time, the Finance Bill 2023, so that when 2027 he will come and seek the re-election, I think that we will question him and tell him that we supported your mandate, the Finance Bill. Where is your work? Yes.
I have 2 questions for you.
Yes.
One, I'm assuming you young guys, parents who already own houses.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Why would your parents need another house? That is one. Second question, who has asked you to support the finance?
I think TVET Student Association is an independent association for TVET students in our country, and we are technically skilled, equipped. You see, some of us are civil engineers, some of us are plumbers, electrical engineers. So I think it will sort out our unemployment issue. And the question that say that my parents, they do have a house. Actually, my parents, we don't have houses.
I'm not asking
Yes.
as individual. I know some of the students have parents who already own houses. Why would they need another house?
You see, sorting the slum issues, those houses will not be built in rural areas. but urban areas. So it will reduce the slums in our Republic of Kenya. So I think I will answer you. And sometimes we need to contribute and Arambe to do something as Kenyans. We unite together to fight poverty, to fight slums in our Republic. Yes.
During the last presser,
yes,
you clearly said that you are undergoing challenges in terms of when the government scraps off the issue of health and the funding to the universities and TVETs.
Yes.
How comes now you are supporting the finance bill?
We are supporting finance bill because of the Employment Act 207. They are amending the Employment Act 2007 concerning the housing levy, which it will provide millions of jobs in the Republic of Kenya for the youth in our country. Yes. Thank you.